Live by Live has all of your favorite music, and you can listen for free. Whether you hit play on one of our hundreds of curated music stations or create your own custom artist radio station, you'll find the music you love on Live by Live. Visit livexlive.com or search LiveX Live in the App Store or Google Play and listen for free now.
The Jason and Alexis podcast is brought to you by our friends at Sears Imported Autos, serving 4 generations of happy, returning customers.
Sears Imported Autos is just 10 minutes west of downtown on 394 in Minnetonka. More information at SearsImports.com. You know what drives me crazy?
2-hour themed Zoom meetings with our boss.
A phone call from B. Arthur?
No, buying something pre-owned and having it break in like 2 days.
That's the worst.
It is, but you know what? If you're buying a pre-owned car, get it from Sears Imported Autos, and you won't have that problem, believe me.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. They have an amazing selection of certified pre-owned cars that are vetted, not just checked. They are vetted.
Wow, that sounds very dramatic and serious.
Well, it is. Sears takes it very seriously, and they back it up with extensive warranty coverage, which equals peace of mind. You know you're buying a quality car, and you know you won't have to worry about something happening, and I love that.
But I don't want to leave the house.
Oh, I hear you. And a lot of people don't want to leave the house. That's why you can browse and even complete the whole car purchasing process online. Like from your couch. You can do it all at SearsImports.com. Again, SearsImports.com. And you can also configure your dream car, and then they'll find it. And even if you want, bring it to your door.
How about financing? Because I assume I have to pay for the car?
Yes, Lex, you do. Sears has so many financing options, and their staff makes that part of it so easy and painless. I'm not kidding. I was amazed when I bought my car there recently, back in November. The financing portion, which I usually dread, took, and I timed this, 6 minutes. No joke. I laughed. I was like, what? It's one of the things I remember most from that glorious day, and it's one of the many reasons why Sears Imported Autos won Best of the Best from Mercedes in 2018 and 2019. And they've been serving 4 generations of returning happy customers for over 55 years. That is remarkable.
Sears Imported Autos, 10 minutes from downtown Minneapolis on 394.
For more information or to see their huge inventory, just go to SearsImports.com.
Do that shit too. You're trading jackets like we used to do.
Good morning, friends. This is the 7 o'clock hour of Jason and Alexis in the morning on My Talk 1071. Everything entertainment. Everything.
When I pull down my pants, I look like a golden retriever.
I'm Jace with Lex,
Me
Dawn,
too.
and Kenny.
What? Wow. TMI, Alexis.
Loyal and
TMI.
true. I have no idea what that means, but that's hilarious. Where's that from, Jace?
That is character Francie, Kristen Johnson from The New Adventures of Old Christine. And I played that in honor of our boss, not because she can relate or anything, because that's disgusting, but because that show is one of her all-time favorite shows ever.
Right.
She loves it's a Julie Louis-Dreyfus underrated show. Didn't get a lot of buzz, flew under the radar, but it was really good. And the hose beast loves it. So, yeah, anyway. I'm Jace with Lex, Dawn, and Kenny. Thank you guys so much for being here. I thought I would start the 7 o'clock hour celebrating someone that I know Lex loves and deserves a little love today. And that is our friend Amelia Santinello. Today marks 25 years over there at the other station. And she came here in 1996, and she's celebrating 25 years here in the Minneapolis-St. Paul market. And obviously, maybe not obvious if you are new to our show, Amelia is a dear, 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 dear friend of mine. She's like my big sister. And I was lucky enough, I came into WCCO about a year after she got there. And she was the big kahuna Everyone knew she was kind of brought in to be a superstar. And so I was really intimidated. It was my first job in TV. And Amelia didn't have to even look in my direction. I was an overnight dispatcher, which means you sit in a room about the size of a coffin and you listen to police scanners and hope for breaking news. And I did that overnight for about a year. And Amelia, I filled in one day during the weekday when there were actual human beings in the newsroom. And Amelia came over to me and was like, hi. She popped her head into the coffin and she goes, we called it the shack. She put her head in the shack and she goes, hi. And I go, hi. And we started talking and right then, instant friends. And it was Amelia that recommended me for the job over here at Channel 9. She was good friends with Robin Robinson. And when Robin was looking for a producer for her entertainment segment, The Buzz, it was Amelia that called Robin on my behalf and said, hey, I got this kid over here and he's loony for entertainment and you should really consider him. And she really is just the kindest human being. And Alexis can high five me and back me up on this.
High five. Boom.
She's the kindest woman I've ever met in this business. And I really do mean that. She is as nice as you really, really want her to be. And
she's a real deal.
That's what it is. She's the real deal. What you see on TV is what you get. And she's a great mom, a great wife, putting up with Frank. And that takes a special angel.
Well, for me personally, Jace, I talk about Connie Chung all the time, seeing Connie Chung being on the TV when I was a little girl and going, wow, I could do that too.
Yeah.
And I moved to Minnesota in 1995, and I remember because my dad watched CCO, and seeing Amelia, she looked like one of my aunties. And she has always been one of my heroes. And when I met her in person, she lived up to all of that, all the hype about being kind and sweet and encouraging. And, I've never really talked to her about that, but it's representation is very important. And to see her and then to meet her, it was a very powerful thing. And to, be in the business, especially locally here as a broadcaster, she's one of my heroes. So it's just great to hear that she's been 25 years. Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And in a business, and
she's styling. I want to be in. I want to just like raid her closet and just wear everything.
There is that.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know. I tell her all the time. I don't know what backyard deal. I don't know if the devil came into your backyard and you made a deal with him. I don't know what that would, because she ages backwards. I don't know what I was looking at. Literally, Kenny, I said, lady, that's what I said, lady, what kind of deal did you strike with the devil? Because you are not aging. And if anything, I was pulling out some old tapes of when I was at CCO. And I'm not just saying this, she looks better now than she did in 96, 97, 98. She looks phenomenal. And I tell her all the time. And she's just, And when I think of kind, and I'll tell a shortened version of the story. I tell the story when people ask me when we do Q&As with the audience. If you want an example of what kind of human being she is, we always joke about our 20s on this show. And I was dirt poor in my 20s and didn't really know money management at all. I didn't know what that was. What's that? Yeah. What's that, girl? I didn't know, what that was. And I couldn't put two sticks together. And then my grandfather, my grandmother, and my dad died, all within 2 months of each other. Earl died, Papa Earl died, then Grandma Betty died, and then my dad died. And I'm the only child, and everything for my dad kind of fell on me. And I'm like in my mid-20s, broke as a joke. I mean, again, I couldn't even afford to get my Dodge Neon out of the impound lot. And Amelia had found out about all of this because the funeral expenses were piling up. And I had gotten back to Minneapolis after the third funeral. And she used to call me all the time on her way home after the 10 o'clock news to gossip. And one day she called me and she goes, hey, come downstairs, because I lived right by the station. She goes, come downstairs. And I said, when? She goes, right now, I'm downstairs. So I put my little flip-flops on, my little pajamas, and I go downstairs, and there was her car. And she had a fancy car because she was a fancy anchor. And I get in her car, and to this day, my idea of success is what Amelia's car was, which was beige interior. And I still, to this day, when I think of, I'm not kidding, when I bought my first fancy car, my idea of success was Amelia. And so when I bought my first big boy car, I wanted blonde interior because that was Amelia.
Yeah.
And I get in the car and I close the door and she looked at me and I go, what? And she scared me because I wasn't quite sure what she wanted. And she goes, here. And she handed me a blank check. And she goes, I want you to fill that out for whatever you need. And if you don't, Frank's going to kick your ass. And I said, okay. And I started crying and I said, I can't do that. And she goes, Jason, let me repeat myself. If you don't, Frank is going to beat your butt. And I said, okay. And I mean, that's a friend. I mean, that's above and beyond. That's family. I mean, that's a good human. Yeah, that's a good human being. And I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that as long as I live. I never had anybody do anything like that for me.
And now you do it for other people. And
she's the real deal. So today we celebrate you, Mealy. And she's a my talker. That's why she loves my talk. So
we love you, Amelia.
Amelia,
we love you, sweetheart.
If you could give me a check, if you're listening.
She's going to need $7,000.
It's just to buy ghost equipment for my
That's right.
investigation.
Mealy,
So I hope that's
Mealy,
okay.
She's doing all right.
Yeah.
Don't
Frank,
get us wrong.
Frank, can you buy Dawn some ghost equipment, please? Thank you, Mr. Vassalero.
And Amelia, while you're at it, I'd like a 2021 GMC 3500 truck, preferably with duals, because I've got some towing I need to do. And
Man, you guys are shooting for the stars. I just wanted a tube of lipstick.
Yeah, Lex,
Or
you just
in her
wanted to.
closet. A dress in her closet.
Okay.
Yeah, an accessory or something.
Okay, I'm writing down the list for her. So
Okay.
Kenny wants a GMC truck.
It's
Dawn
gotta be a
wants
3500 though,
Oh,
Jason, a big
3500.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. His
Dawn
order is
wants
the tallest.
ghost equipment.
Yep, you can
and
get
then-
it. Yeah, just a gift certificate to GoStop.com.
Okay, go stop. And then Lex wants some Bonnie Bell lip smackers.
Yeah,
okay,
yes,
I
yep,
got it. Send to her and Frank. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back right after this. Hey, ladies, want to go for a test drive?
I knew it, Dawn. Jason's buying us a car.
So, do you mind if I ask for one with a moonroof and heated cup holders?
Guys, I'm not gonna buy you a car. We're gonna test drive a new Smile.
Rude.
No, goofball. Your smile is great. But look, if you don't like your smile for whatever reason, Dr. Amy at Hughes Dental can take you for a smile test drive.
How does that work?
Well, after someone does one of Dr. Amy's legendary virtual smile consults and they start to consider veneers, Dr. Amy can do a 30-minute appointment where she puts on a composite material that will show the patient what their actual new smile could look like.
That's some Star Wars stuff right there.
Well, that's why I call Dr. Amy the Yoda of dentistry. Contact Dr. Amy and ask her about virtual smile consults and the smile test drive at hughes-dental.com.
Oh, and don't forget, Dr. Amy can be your regular dentist too. Again, that's hughes-dental.com.
And follow them on Instagram for the latest promotions.
And now on Jason and Alexis in the Morning, a message from our sponsor from like the 70s or 80s.
Just look at all the corn, Mr. Owl.
That's Niblets corn, to be precise.
Oh, corn's corn.
Sprout.
Isn't it?
Niblets corn is special. Not only picked when it's fresh and crisp, but vacuum-packed with very little water. Less water than you find in cans of most corn. This helps preserve the fresh flavor and crispness of corn on the cob. There's no corn like the Giant's Niblets brand corn, Sprout.
Oh, gosh, I know that. Now.
Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant.
This has been a Jason and Alexis classic commercial. We now return you to our regularly scheduled mediocre radio show.
Niblets corn, the official corn of Kenny. That's right. Welcome back, Jason and Alexis in the morning. I'm Jason, Lex, Dawn, and Kenny. Thanks for being here, everyone. Hope you're having a really great Monday. Let's talk about Superman, Mr. Henry Cavill. He's been in the news lately. What's he doing, Lex?
Well, he went on Instagram, and just recently he went Instagram official with his girlfriend. I know we've even speculated, like, who's he dating? Who's he into? You know, what's going on? Well, he finally made it official, and he posted something on Saturday that made me just go, oh, that's cute. I think things are going to get worse for you. But we'll see. Let's see what you guys think. So I'm going to sum up what he said. He's basically on Instagram. It's kind of a lengthy post, but he's calling out speculation about his private life and professional partnerships. He says that he's noticed social animosity has become increasingly prevalent online lately, and he thanked his fans for the passion and support, but he also says that the very people who love him also speculate to a point that he needed to say something that is bad and it's hurting the people around him. Your passion is misplaced, he says, and it's causing harm to the people I care about most. And my first thought was, oh man, I really hope people listen, but chances are they're not.
Nope.
You've just opened up the can of worms, not only making it official, but actually saying, stop gossiping. Because now people are going, well, what is going on? Who is he talking about? You can kind of guess that it's his girlfriend, who I guess is a Hollywood executive. But do you think it's going to make it worse for him, or it has?
Yep.
Yeah, that's my first thought.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh,
you don't want to. Oh, go ahead.
Because my apologies, Lex. Because what's going to happen is his relationship, though, focus of attention on his social media ecosystem. By him doing that, it's turning it into a news story, which will bring people that didn't even know it, care about it, to care about it. He's bringing attention to something that, if you don't want attention, just let it die down. You know what I mean? You're not J-Lo. No offense, Henry. The attention would have died down. It just, don't speak. Don't speak. Just let it die down. I don't know. That's my opinion.
No. That's exactly what I thought. And I'm thinking, okay, well, he wants to share. This is my girlfriend. Okay, great. But then by going that next level, now everyone's like, who is this woman? Let's Google and figure out everything about her life. And that's what's happening.
I'll take it a step further, too. If you don't want any attention on her, which I understand, then don't make it quote unquote Instagram official. There are a lot of Hollywood couples that manage to not plaster anything, not even a cute declaration of relationship status on their Insta. Just don't post about it. Think about
you just can't win either way.
Yeah. You can't win either way, but I'm saying that keep it. No one would have known who she is, and let the gossip rags get their photos. But by you putting her on your social media ecosystem, you're kind of opening yourself up there a little bit. There's a little personal responsibility on that. So,
who are you thinking of that keeps it separate?
Well, I had an example, but then it's not a valid example. But Leo DiCaprio doesn't go out of his way to proclaim he's dating anybody. Never. He keeps it very quiet. There's a male star that I'm thinking of that I can't think of that doesn't publicize when he's dating someone and manages to keep his private life relatively private. And I can't think of who I'm thinking of, but it doesn't
people
matter.
Who are married, like Sacha Baron Cohen.
That's
never talked about Isla Fisher, and she is also an actor as well. So now she's posting more recently, but they kind of keep it nice and quiet, especially their kids too. So Henry, I don't know if this was a misstep.
No,
we'll see what happens.
I have heard this rumor, and I would rather walk on my lips than spread rumors. But I'm going to.
All right, let's do it. I think I know where you're going. He probably wants to clear this up. His sexuality?
Well, no, not sexuality.
Oh,
but
okay.
There's a couple stars in Hollywood who there's whispers, and there's been whispers for decades. And Lexi, you'll know where I'm going in about 3 seconds here. That they have one slice short of a loaf. That there's a little packet of Nutter Butters in their Kool-Aid, and Halle Berry's one of them. That everyone blames the guys in her relationships, but the whispers for years has been that she is not always the easiest person to be in a relationship with. The same with Henry Cavill. If you go back and you look at stories about his failed public relationships, there's a narrative there that there's a slice out of the loaf. There's one piece of bread missing. And you're going to be let. We've heard that over the years, and every time I see him, I do think of that in terms of his relationships with women.
I wonder if this is an attempt to combat that in a way.
Maybe
that's his way of saying, "Look, I am normal. Leave me alone."
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, is that J-Lo's deal?
That she's kind of a pill. I love that word. Yeah, maybe, but everyone's a pill. But you know what I mean? That the Halle Berry, for as long as we've been doing this show, haven't we, Lex? There's been a wink of people in Hollywood going, okay, we can blame the guys for some things, but Halle is,
You're right.
Yeah,
we have
and
fascinating.
That story has been floating around for years, and sometimes, as we say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to take a break. You know what, Dawn? Do you want to give something away now, or should we give some? Yeah. We have this is a brand new prize for this week. I'm very excited that we have this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So every day this week, we're going to be giving away a pair of tickets to Kick Off to Summer at the Fair for Saturday, May 29th for the 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. time frame. And this is 5 days of food, brews, live music, shopping, and family fun at the beautiful and iconic State Fairgrounds in May. And the full event runs May 27th to 31. These are coveted tickets here. So give us a call, 651-641-1071. Caller number 4. I'll be standing by.
Kind of like the Minnesota Fair. That's
yes,
right.
It's like a prequel.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Jason and Alexis in the morning. On My Talk 1071, everything entertainment, everything deer hunting.
Oh, no.
Get him?
I got him. I'm Jace with Lex, Dawn, and Kenny. Thanks for being here, everyone. It is time to laugh. It's time to cheer. It's time to make some very difficult life choices.
It's time to make a choice.
Would you rather?
Jason and Alexis present Would You Rather?
Okay. Little Would You Rather here to start your week. Please play along if you so choose. Can't do that one.
I think my favorite part is Jason trying to decide whether or not it's clean enough for the air.
This is perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Would you rather have constantly dry eyes or scratchy, itchy private parts? Constantly. I put the word constantly in both. I meant.
I'm going with dry eyes.
All the time. 24 hours a day.
Because you're going to be wanting to itch it, and that just doesn't look good. I'd rather be scratching my eyes.
The optics are bad on that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be constantly putting eye drops in or ice
I
packs.
want dry eyes.
Are there follow-up questions? I have a question.
Go ahead.
What's causing the itchy parts in the privates?
Well, that's the problem. You don't know.
Unfortunately, the app doesn't really say, Kenny.
It's just always there.
I'm going with dry eyes. I can't be dealing with a scratchy nether regions.
God.
Especially going to the bathroom.
No.
No one's going to want to go down there.
No.
excuse me?
experience that, you know?
Oh, my.
What?
She's talking
It's
about.
going to hurt you, too.
She's sending a team of miners.
Yeah.
You might need it at that point. A little lantern, like...
A rescue squad?
Yeah. It's like the miner on that Price is Right game.
Oh, my God. The yodeler. Yeah, that guy.
Going down to excavate Lex.
Yeah. While you're down there, can you just scratch it a little?
Yeah. Here we go.
With that
Let's move
pickaxe
on.
you have.
With that pickaxe that you
Right,
have.
that might make you feel good.
Are you happy you chose that question, Jason? Just,
No,
in
I'm not at
retrospect?
all. No,
Looking back?
I'm actually
Hindsight?
not. No, hindsight, I would never have picked that. Yeah, I would never. I probably should not. That was a very poor choice on my part. Yeah.
You asked.
Yeah. There he goes. There he goes down Lex's leg right there.
Down her leg. Down her leg. Up her leg. Unless we've got a situation. We got
Running away. That's what's happening.
You're going up on her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's unfamiliar territory to me, man. I don't know. I need a map.
Yeah.
I would need Google Maps. I wouldn't know what to do. Yeah. I would need Waze. How do you get to? Yes.
Oh my gosh! Waze.
What you need is
there's
like
an accident on her left thigh.
like in
Wanna go the other way?
Like in the movie Mission Impossible, you need to wear headsets with a coach back in a van somewhere parked on the strip. Okay, now you keep going past the knee, Jason. Okay, proceed slowly.
To the left. To the left. The box to the left.
Goodness. Oh, wow. Okay,
I love how nowadays we just get through like 2 of these.
I know, yeah. Hey, it saves me buying another game. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, back.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Would you rather lose your mind or lose all of your limbs?
Oh.
Show me torso, person.
Oh.
This is under hard choices. So
Torso person. Don, that's where you're going.
Torso life for
Yeah,
me.
you don't want to go crazy.
No.
I'm picking. Yeah, I'm limbs. Bye,
I guess.
Kenny.
Oh, mind. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, mind. Mind.
Okay, yeah.
Don, you're going limbs, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I'm gonna
torso.
need
Yeah. Lex, you're going torso.
Great support people or a dog. I'm gonna need a lot of help.
Yeah, just think about your choice here, you guys.
Yeah.
What?
You're going to need like a whole team of attendants to do everything for you.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
I'm comfortable with
Maybe
that.
I'm gonna lose my mind with Kenny. Yeah. Yeah,
Don.
Kenny. I think.
I don't like interns. Yeah, I don't like.
I'll
people
see you in the
up my
cafeteria,
business.
Don.
Okay. Just leave me space.
Yeah.
Especially with my itchy privates, that's a whole nother thing.
Oh, God, that's
Rewind.
right. You chose.
No, I picked eyes. We were just imagining what that
No
would
one
look like.
Yeah, and think about it. If you
No one
did
picked
have
that.
if you did have the itchy privates, how do you hit the buzzer to call the nurse?
Yeah.
You don't.
Well, yeah, you better be careful about what you chose in these last 2. I'll tell you
Get
right
a
now.
massaging chair.
A massage chair.
A massaging chair is not going to help you.
Massaging.
Oh, my Lord.
I think we should just close
Yeah,
this
that's
down.
fine.
Yeah, we
Hope you're happy with your
might be
choice.
out of a job.
This has been Would You Rather?
Oh.
That was your cue to go to break.
Oh, that's right. When we come back, I don't know. Just stay right there. We'll be back after this. Soothing sounds of Willow. Welcome back. Jason and Alexis in the morning. On My Talk 1071, everything entertainment, everything poop by, pit by, peep by, and pew by. That's right. We turn to Dawn McClain now.
Yeah.
For YouTuber things that annoy everyone. Right, Dawn?
Yes, this is a BuzzFeed list, and they really did hit the nail on the head with this one. The first one is when people lie with their titles and thumbnails.
Clickbait.
Oh my gosh. And it's not anything that has to do with the video. And you think you're getting, and it wastes people's time. And all it does is get them a view. And that's what they want. But it does not contain really anything within the video. This one person cited also a little subcategory of that. I love watching restoration videos, people restoring old tools, machines, etc. to their former original condition. I've noticed some people lying that they've done an amazing restoration in the thumbnail, but actually do a crap job and end up with a completely different item than it originally was.
Yes.
You're like, you didn't restore that to its original condition. So just a little example there. Number 2 is when their introduction is so long that you give up before actually getting to what the video's supposed to be about.
90% of the time.
Yeah.
Yes. Just be concise.
Yep.
Yes.
Get to it.
Get to
Get
it.
to the point. You only have my attention for 10 seconds.
I hate when they get on and they're like, "Hi, I'm so and so. Follow me here. Follow me there. Like, subscribe." They start with that instead of like get into the video. And then if I like you, I'm just going to naturally do that anyway. Or remind me at the end.
After the intro, then they throw some opening credits and music and different scenes.
You guys are
at
kind
you.
of getting
It's
to
like,
my list here.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. All of this is kind of, there's
With the
more.
long intros.
Yes. Clickbait, unnecessary zooming in, laugh tracks, and music that is used too much.
Yep.
It's kind of a trend that's like a lot of over editing, I think. And so people are actually annoyed by that.
Yes.
Giant eye-catching arrows that point to nothing in the video icons. It must work, but really, like, why are you doing that? And so you see a big arrow and you're like, oh my gosh, that is the recipe I need or whatever. Yeah. Inconsistent volume is number 5. Super loud intro music when you can barely hear them.
I referenced it, I think, midway through the pandemic when everyone was making their own videos and there was an explosion of content, on Instagram and Zoom Live and Instagram Live. I read, I think it was the Journal. I forgot, it doesn't matter where, but it was a legitimate source. And they said the number one thing, and even it's subconscious, the number one thing that turns people off when they're watching videos, bad audio.
Yes.
Poor audio. So no matter what kind of content creator you are, spend the money, even more than a good camera, spend the money on a good microphone and good audio. So yes.
Okay, thumbnails with those overly excited open mouth facial expressions.
Yes.
So dumb. That actually turns me off and I go, well, I'm not clicking on that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
When I was trying to learn how to do eBay, there were a lot of videos like that. And it was such a time waster. It was like I would find like 1 out of 10 videos that helped me. So, apology videos is 7th on the list of a YouTuber sits in front of their sofa in gray sweats with a messy bun of long hair, glasses, and turns off the camera once the whole thing ends, crying.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Apology videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even know you. Okay. Yeah. And the 8th one is just simply using their kids.
Oh yeah, you know how I feel about that. I don't want kids in anything. Yeah.
Then another one when they sprinkle like 30 ads into a 10-minute video.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh my gosh! Now is that YouTube's issue because they have so many subscribers that they're allowing so that they can make more money to add the ads in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Both.
Yeah, it's like I'm sure they ask people. None of us know because we don't have. I mean, Alexis probably has a good following on YouTube, but
Can we? Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead, Jace.
Can we go back to the kid thing for just a second?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
Because Does anybody, and I mean this, does anybody like when people put their kids in the like commercials like call my dad at 763
That drives me insane.
444-8245. And it's like, no. You're the only person that thinks
Never.
your kid is cute. No.
No. It's true.
I like my kid, yours, not so much.
Like my own kid most days.
Yeah.
I used to think it was cute when not many people did it, but it does feel like there's more of it happening. But probably because it worked for the first person that did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good point.
And it is kind of fun later on to see you hear their deeper voice, but yeah, you're right. It's overused.
Way overused. That's a thank you. That's what I mean. It was cute for a while, but now and plus you sometimes can't hear, especially if the kid is reading like a number or something. You can't understand what the kid's saying.
Yeah, if you need to subtitle it, that's.
Sorry, Dawn, continue.
Oh, no, this is all legitimate for sure.
Yeah.
Create videos, when people create videos that are 10 minutes and 2 seconds long that could have been done in 3. But but YouTube has a minimum length for ad revenue, and it's better for the algorithm or something like that. So,
what?
Yes,
Okay.
so you can't
10-minute videos.
It's a 10-minute, it has to be at least 10 minutes. So they'll do like 10 minutes, 2 seconds. And that's why it's so long and you can't find any information because that's whenever they can earn some money.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it has to be 10 minutes. That's a little learning
That's why
moment.
vlogging has become so popular too, because then it's like, follow me around at the farmer's market, and that's a good 8 minutes, and then you tag an intro, and here's my dog, and then it's 10 minutes, and then they can add the ads to it and make the money.
That's crafty.
That is. We learned something.
They're like, what can I use today? There's a kid. It's not even mine.
Not even mine.
Yeah.
Can you send a phone number for a second? Come here, Mikey.
Right. You just walk around thinking, can I get 10 minutes out of this crap? Can I milk this for 10 minutes?
Roll over, kid.
Kind of like what we do, only with a video camera.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, my gosh.
Is there one more? We have time for one more.
We do. Let's see. Which one should I pick here? Any of them that act unnaturally super excited about everything. I follow those who seem to be at least a version of their normal self. Hey, guys, what's going on? And it's just like, hey.
It's frenetic energy.
And it's like, maybe it's just because I am a little bit older. Not old, just a little bit older. And I don't want that kind of, I just want someone to be normal and not have like 85 cuts.
Yeah.
In their video. It makes me feel like if I were to do, like, let's say, when I do a ghost hunting channel, that I need to be able to edit like that. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to say, I'm just going to do it my way. And if it seems boring, well, maybe you're not the right audience. Boom.
Well, it's not authentic, too, because then you think, wow, you've made all those cuts. What is going on before and after that cut?
It's like a trend, and it just feels very annoying.
Yeah. Just like that queen on RuPaul's Australia, the one that with her mouth open all the time. I can't stand that one.
Wiglet.
Well, perfect transition. The TV taste test begins. RuPaul's Drag Race and Late Night and Mayor of Easttown. Wow. It's next.